Ready. Play.
Novak Djokovic against Nuno Borges.
Yeah.
Nuno Borges coming through in 3 sets over Spizzeri. He also won his first round match. It was a tight one. And I looked at the ranking of his opponent earlier. Yeah, it was Stefanos Sakayaridis.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as I saw that he beat a Greek in the first round, I was like, okay, it's in Athens, blah, blah, blah. There's probably a pretty low-ranked guy. And he's currently ranked 373. And yet Nuno Borges needed, what was the score against...
it was 6-3.
Yeah, 6-3. Okay, still tight. But then... Yeah. You and I have watched Borges a bit this year, me in person in Estoril, but also from afar as well on TV, etc. And he's not quite scaled the heights of other years when he's getting to sort of fourth rounds at slams, etc. And there's been also a few tight losses for him. Well, he had a sort of tight-ish win today, so that's good for him. As for Novak Djokovic, he came through in straight sets over Alejandro Tabilo, who has caused him troubles, of course, in the past, having won the 2 previous encounters on clay. And yet you would never have believed it. I know it's a different surface and different situations, but Tabilo's level today was not great. He just couldn't be aggressive enough. He couldn't get the depth and was basically down in so many points. And then, trying to grind it out with Novak. And I know some players now can that probably couldn't 1 or 2 years ago. Tabilo is not one of them, I don't think, or certainly not the Tabilo of today.
Right. I mean, good win for Djokovic. Obviously, good for tennis. His brother running this event, a new event in Athens, and Djokovic obviously having just moved to Greece. Very, very good for him. Good for the sport, and yeah, it's a great way for him to prepare, as he actually has announced that he'll be going to Turin this year.
Well. I don't know if you've heard any latest on this. The Italian Federation said he is. He said that's news to him. He hasn't confirmed yet. Yeah. So the Italian Federation have gone and done. What's the name of the tournament director at the Australian Open? Craig Tiley. He's famous for sort of announcing players that are going to be there, and then they never are. Roger Federer in particular was one, and a few others. But So the Italian Federation of... Now, that's not to say he won't be. He said he wants to see how he is after Athens, basically, and he's not going to make a decision until then. I still think he will be. I still think that he will be, but he said it's not 100%. And today he was struggling physically at times, despite winning in straight sets.
Yep. We saw more of that today, having him hunched over in between points, and then throughout the points, horizontally fine, delivering when he needed to, and quite a short second set, which is good for him and his physical encounters. For Borges, when's the last time they have played?
Have they ever played before? I mean, Borges is looking for wins over the GOATs. He's never going to get Federer, of course, but he's obviously beaten Nadal.
Yes, he did.
A 1-0 head-to-head against Rafa, and he could end his... how many times are him and Novak going to come up against each other? Well, they've yet to play each other, so...
Interesting.
Yeah. Of course, if he gets a win here, then Nuno could just retire and call himself the GOAT.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, in terms of conditions, this court's pretty quick, fairly low bouncing, I'd say. And I feel like that's good for Borges, despite his indoor record, I guess, historically not being that good. Has the super flat backhand, but ultimately just a very good baseliner, but not aggressive enough in the moments he needs to be. Doesn't pick his spots well enough, and Novak will expose that. Not fairly routinely, but Borges would have to have a huge serving day and play super aggressive and execute all of that to get himself to tie breaks at least, and then go from there.
The match will be Thursday, because I think that is a nice welcome break for Novak, given how he felt today. Final, of course, will be on Saturday, so then it will be back-to-back matches for Novak in terms of Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Just having a quick look at the draw. It's not a particularly stacked draw. It's 250. I actually felt as though Djokovic's stiffest test might be the first round against Tabilo. Obviously, lost to twice before. Tabilo is someone who blows hot and cold. I looked at his recent record, and it's like losing in a bunch of first rounds, and you throw in a Chengdu title in the middle, basically. And yeah, I thought, might catch Novak cold, might force him to 3 sets, and then it could get physical. And yet I thought for Novak, it gets maybe potentially a bit easier, including Borges or Spitzeri. As it turns out, it's Borges. After that, it's going to be Nakashima, Giron, Hanfman or Kopriva. Sebi Korda could pose a threat, although he's lost a few times, including this year.
Yeah.
Novak. So yeah, elsewhere in the draw, you got obviously Musetti chasing a final appearance. It's there for Musetti. 3 wins, I think, and he'd be in the final, and then that'll be an ATP Finals qualification. So yeah, I'm like you. I'm going with a Novak win, probably in straights. If Darderi, in my opinion, can't really trouble him, Borges 2025 cannot either. He could get a set, but I'll go for Novak in straights.
As will I.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.